DJDUBL.
It's DJDUBL here, and today, very special guest on the show, Dolapo.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you for coming in. So, Dolapo, is that your real name? Am I saying it right?
No,
Dolapo.
you are. Actually, do you know what? You're probably one of the first few people that's like said it right without me like having to correct you.
What
away.
Variations? Is it Dolapo?
Dolapo, like it's just all just a mess, or like even just the accent on it can just be a bit dodgy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, you got it good.
Dolapo, I nailed it. Amazing. So is that your real name?
Yeah, it's a Nigerian name. I'm Nigerian, and it means success and joy flown together in a person.
Sounds like quite a fitting name for what's going on right now.
Yeah. Hopefully one day. We're on the journey there. We're living up to it slowly and slowly.
Did you ever toy with any other stage names?
Do you know what? Yes. People usually knew me as like Dolly my whole life.
Dolly?
But yeah.
Okay.
It's like the nickname to Dolapo, but I think it was just a bit too flowery for me, to be honest. So
right. You didn't fancy Dolly? No,
No,
I
it just
prefer
sounds a
Dolapo. I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, it just seems a bit more,
Yeah. So your professional start in music,
Yes.
you began as like a songwriter and backing vocals, right?
Backing vocals, yeah, writing for other people, writing for me as well, yeah.
Mm. How did that journey begin? Like, how did you make the transition into doing backing vocals?
Do you know what? I've always kind of been like in studio from a very young age. So I always just met people and they were like, oh, I need a female voice for like this track. Like I just need some little like sprinkles. And it kind of just developed from there. Like you're meeting one person, you're meeting the other person. Like I always say, like everything that's happened in my life has come from literally staying in the studio. So all the BVs I've done, I've met everyone in the studio.
It's amazing, isn't it? Because sometimes a lot of the studios, you'll find like 4 or 5 producers have them all in the same block.
Yeah, and
so
that's
like you just come out of one and then suddenly an artist is walking past into the next guy's studio.
That's exactly it. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, a good way to meet him. So is there any songs, any big songs that we have heard your voice on in the BVs, but we didn't know this yet?
Ooh, I guess Tion Wayne Home.
Okay.
Mostack, but I guess people do know because it like
you got credited on that one.
Yeah. And I think some of them are still unreleased, to be fair. So yeah.
Okay, so what kind of artists? Who you been working with that's unreleased?
Ooh,
Can't
unreleased.
Can you say it or no?
We've got some amazing female collaborations this year, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
And just some international stuff, I guess. But yeah.
And we're gonna have to wait till that drops, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, while we're talking about female collaborations, then the Skin remix that you did, Brenya and Alakai Harley. Alakai is one of my favorites. Right? I love them.
She's amazing.
How did you pick those two, and why did you pick those two specifically?
So Alakai, I'll start with her. Like the flavor that she brings, the whole dancehall flavor, I was just like, I think she's amazing. I think she's probably one of the best, to be fair, that we've got. And then Brenya, like she's just saucy, like she's just got that, So yeah, I think like those two really just caught my eye, and like I think it was nice to work. I always see like, I think I saw a tweet that said like artists tend to work upwards, like they tend to work with like, or they try to work with artists that are like just way, but for me it was nice to work with females that are like on my level, like we're all doing the same thing, we're all killing the game at the same time, like the same way. So it was kind of nice to like
it's very exciting looking at like this generation of UK females, because up until like the last 2 years, kind of your inception in music. Maybe you started it, I don't know, but over the last 2 years, it seems to be suddenly there's just females. It's difficult to name every single one without forgetting someone. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there's definitely been a huge wave of us. I mean, hopefully this year is like the year where we really take over. I'm very excited for females this year. Like even in the R&B game and the rap game, everything, like we are literally coming
across
full
the board.
force. Yeah.
Tell me about your writing process when it comes to songwriting. Do you have like a specific thing or place that you have to be?
No, I feel like I'm pretty... It's weird because I never really considered myself a songwriter. I think people considered me a songwriter even before I did. So for me, how I've learned to like write songs is kind of just like through watching other people, and I think kind of just throw myself into it. So in terms of like having my own process, I wouldn't say I have a specific one. I think I've always been someone that just like goes with the flow of like whatever's going on around me, because I kind of did just get thrown into the deep end when it comes to writing. So I had no choice but to go with the flow.
Do you get random times like you might just be traveling somewhere and something comes to you and you got to write it down?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my WhatsApp. I've got a WhatsApp chat with just me, and it's literally just voice notes.
Just you and the WhatsApp?
Yeah. To myself, just voice notes, like, no. And, like, literally just the whole conversation, just voice notes. And then I'll be like, so-and-so vibe, this vibe, I don't know, Aaliyah vibe. Like, yeah, so that's what I do.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Is there one song out there? No, not is there. You have to name one song out there that you wish you'd written.
Oh, okay. I think this might be easy for me. I'm going to say Aaliyah, Rock the Boat.
Big
I
Aaliyah
think that
fan?
song, oh my God. She's probably like my main inspiration and influence. Yeah. Rock the Boat. That song is just so, I feel like it's just perfect. I love that song. Since I was little, Aaliyah has been like my everything. So even to this day, like, I think yesterday I had a session. I was like, pull up that song. Like, it's still my reference. Literally still my reference.
Get you in the zone, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a good shout, to be fair. So, am I right in thinking you've got an international economics degree?
Yes, I do. From City University. It's down the road, actually. Yeah, international political economy.
Okay. It's an international political economy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so slightly different to what I said, but down the same. So, tell me about how the journey for you changed from studying that at university into full-time music.
Well, I'll start the story with, first of all, I am Nigerian. So my parents and like education and wanting to do music was like, you got to finish your education.
Right.
So, yeah, I think I always like knew I was going to have like a backup plan or like a thing. But it was a weird one because I remember I was working like a normal job and I was probably like about to start applying for my graduate schemes, and like there was one company, I guess like a big firm, and like I was just about to go in for like the interviews, like the last round. And then I think that same week I went to studio just to meet my friend and catch up and say hello. And my 2 A&Rs that I'm working with now were there, and that's literally how everything started, like from that day.
Okay.
So yeah, it was like, I guess it was God or like luck or like, yeah. It literally
we can call it God.
Yeah, we can call it God actually, yeah. Yeah, so literally, I guess that's how it happened. It was just like random day after work. I was meant to be going for an interview.
And so the studio sessions were the A&R. Who were the A&Rs?
Lunik and Dan.
Okay, so Virgin.
Yeah.
Shouts to Lunik. I know Lunik. So, okay, right. So they were just there. And how did they make the connection to you as an artist then?
Because I was playing music. Like, I had been writing anyway throughout the year. And I think I was just there, like me and my mate were just like, yeah, like listen to this I did, listen to that I did. And they were just there doing their own thing, and then they heard it, and like the next day, like we're all on the phone, literally, and the next day we're all on the phone, like just like meetings and phone calls left, right, and like, yeah, come in, work with this person, and that's literally how.
Escalated quickly,
Yeah, very quick.
How did your parents feel about that then?
They were excited. I mean, for them, it was like they had seen me grafting for so long. It was like, oh, finally something is like picking up for her, or like, you know, there's an opportunity for me to even just focus on music, because I think I had shared it with like studying and working for so long that, yeah, I love my parents. Like, they really support this for me. Like, yeah, I'm grateful for that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you was in LA recently, right?
Yes.
Tell me about that trip. What was going on out there?
That one, do you know what it is? I think I just want to start like branching out and like, I don't know, just like working with more artists around the world. I don't want to just be like a local star. I want to take it worldwide. So for me, it was actually just going out there just to meet people, say hello, yeah, put a face to a name and stuff like that. So a lot of people I had spoken to, but I think it's better when you know them and like you can actually
100%.
Yeah, so it was more just that for me.
And what kind of people were we talking about? Who did you meet?
People.
You don't want to let the secrets out, do you?
No.
Like, are we talking artists, or is this like industry people, producers?
It was a very good mix, to be fair, literally, because it's like everyone's out, because I went for Grammy week, so literally it was flooded with people. Yeah. So yeah, a whole bag of people.
Good time to go.
Oh yeah, we timed that one well.
When you make music, who do you make it for?
Nobody or everybody, I guess, because I feel like even though I am an artist, when I do write, I don't write like, okay, this song is for me, I'm writing this song because I need whatever sound on my project. I kind of just write whatever I feel like writing today. And that could go for me, it could not, it might go off to someone else. So yeah.
A Short Love Story was a project you put out last year.
My baby, yes.
I gotta say, like, as far as debut projects go, it's incredible.
Oh, thank you.
A wicked way to really kind of stamp. Obviously, you had singles out before, but this was a wicked way to stamp your name into the. Now you said you want to be international. I don't even want to say like the UK scene, but as an artist, that boom, I'm here.
I think I was. Oh my God, that whole thing was just a madness. Like, it was the first ever project I did, and just even that learning process of like picking the songs I wanted, writing for it. Just stuff like, oh my God, it was definitely eye-opening.
How many songs had you made before releasing the project?
Over 100.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
And it's what, 5 songs?
Yeah.
So how was that then? Picking those 5, you got 5% now. You can only put 5% through. So how
it was
was that process? And
it was definitely tiring. I think it was kind of like learning as I go along. Trying to pick out like what sound I even wanted the project to sound like and all of that. I think it just got a bit like, a bit mad, but we got there in the end. Like, it was just.
Are these the best? Is it like safe to say these are the best 5 out of the 100, or were they just the ones that told the story?
They were the ones that told the story, because like even now, like I've got songs that were in that batch of like the short list, I guess, but I know I'm going to use them in the future, but they weren't necessarily for that project. So yeah, even that was like a battle. So yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine that being a struggle, especially like. Are you a perfectionist with your songs? So the 100 that you had. Yeah. Were they all finished, or were they like reference
Nothing's ever finished. Even now, like some things are out and I'm like, I should have added that ad-lib. Damn, I should have added that harmony, or like, I should have changed that lyric, or I could have done more here. Yeah.
So you are a proper perfectionist.
Yeah, right? I think it's hard not to be. Like you're putting stuff out there. People are gonna have an opinion on it. Like you kind of, and it's like my first statement. Like it's the first project I ever did. You kind of wanna, make a good first impression. Yeah.
And being that it's called A Short Love Story, is it like based off of? Did the inspiration for the concept come from like a real life experience?
Yeah, all the songs on there, literally. Some of them can be like about the same person, but like literal different stages in the relationship. So like I Swear to like Changes was literally the same relationship, but I Swear was like the honeymoon moment, like oh my God, yay. And then Changes was like, this might have to end because it's a mess, really. Yeah. So yeah.
Right, okay. What's your favorite song from the project?
I think Changes. But then sometimes I listen to I Swear, especially the remix. I'm just like, oh.
Why did the remix not make it on there? Shouts to Chip, by the way.
Shout out to Chip, I love him. Just timing, I think. Timing, and yeah, I think it was going to be a hard one because I knew I always wanted Changes as a single. And then like I Swear, I knew I did want it. I think it's my second favorite. So yeah, I knew I wanted it as like a single as well, like for it to have its moments. I think the fact that then we remixed it afterwards kind of gave it like another lifeline, or like just a thing of its own. Yeah.
No, I like Changes, because Changes was the single, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've mentioned like that was based on like a real relationship. Yeah. When you're recording, and when you performed it at your headline show as well, right? When you're doing these things and you're performing songs that relate to real life emotional situations, are you able to detach and just make it a song? This is just a song I'm going to perform, or in your head, like you're now in front of a few hundred people, like?
Nah, I think you always come back to that emotion. I think like when I perform Changes, even though I'm out of it now and I'm in like a completely new, different situation, like I'm completely over it. Every time I perform changes, or every time I listen to it, I'm like, oh, damn, again. And then, yeah, it's like, I swear, like, yeah, you kind of come back to that emotion, I think. When you're performing it, yeah, for sure. And I think it's just, you're seeing the crowd relate to what you're singing as well.
Yeah.
So seeing it on their faces, like they're singing their heart out to changes or whatever, it's like, oh, damn. Yeah.
How is that though? Other than obviously realizing you're making everybody else cry, like it must be a good feeling. A song that you've written about something that's happened to you, and now everybody's singing and they know your words.
It's the craziest thing, and I think it was like the EP came out 5 days before my headline show. So like the fact that everyone had learned to even that quickly, I was just like, you guys are really here, like you're doing this for me. Like, that's crazy. It was the best feeling ever.
The fans are there.
Yeah,
definitely got the fans.
I loved that day. Oh my god, I could do that day 1,000 times over. I love it.
Are you gonna do another one this year?
I hope so. I haven't thought of one yet, but I hope so when the music starts coming out. Yeah.
Tell me about putting together something new with Hardy.
Oh my god, that was long. It was, I think we worked on that song. I think I met him in October or November. It was like around the Western tour. So I met him like October, November, and we had worked on that song, I think pretty much right through to its release in June.
Right.
Like there's a lot of different versions of that song.
Oh really?
Yeah. But that was it. Like I love how like he's such an artist. Like he approached me about wanting to work on the song. The writing process, like he was heavily involved. How it got released, everything around it, like he was heavily involved. Like it wasn't just here's a verse, here's a song, like whatever, see you when it's out. Like we literally collaborate. It was a true collaboration.
Yeah, that's it. I've heard that about him though, that he really puts the work in.
Yeah, he's very talented, amazing writer as well. Yeah. And
the other one, Down with Louis Ray. I heard that this was accidentally made.
It was accidentally made because...
Tell the story. Tell the story. How did this become... How is it an accidental song? Because I like that.
Because he was meant to come in to put a verse on Blink of an Eye, my first ever single.
Yeah.
And so that's what he came in to do. And I don't know why, but we literally just started a whole new vibe, and it was literally Down, and we spent all day just writing that.
Who's the producer?
J-Rocks and JT.
Oh, okay. Because that's a very like, I don't see that. So even though I see you as an R&B artist, I don't see that song as an R&B song. Yeah. It's more like an Afrobeat song.
I think that's the thing. It's like, because there are so many different elements to even me as a person, like, yes, I grew up in love with R&B, but I also did grow up in an African household, and like being Christian as well. Like there's so many different influences. So for me, I feel like on that song, the production definitely is African inspired, but the top line, the melodies and like all of that stuff, the harmonies, they are R&B influenced. So yeah, I think it's just a nice infusion.
Growing up then, was it like a lot of Nigerian music?
Yeah, we grew up to like Fela Kuti, Lagbaja, Sunny Ade, like all of that. It was just my dad, Sunday morning, that is what's playing.
I like the way in the EP, the versatility of the sound. Like it's not, even though you, like I say, I consider you an R&B artist, it doesn't feel like an R&B project. Yeah. I like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it's just all the different spices and elements to me, I guess. You know, I think that's what I'm focusing on this year as well, like just bringing out as many different vibes. I think as long as it's a vibe, you know, I think that's what I'm on this year. Yeah.
Dead or alive, anybody ever, from any genre, any nationality.
I think I know my first person already.
Who would you most like to do a record with?
Okay, so first person first, Aaliyah. Alive. Do you know what? I really want to do like a throwback collaboration, like a Fabulous or Ja Rule or something like that. I would love to do something like that. I'll say, who would I want to do though? I'll say Fabulous for that one. Kanye West.
Kanye.
Yeah. He's probably one of my favorite people on earth.
Really?
Yeah.
Even
I think he's
all
really
of his
creative.
Weirdness.
The creative side, he's one of my favorite people. Yeah, the creative side, he's crazy talented, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that you said fabulous. And I can picture it like that kind of into you.
Yeah, yes.
Like,
oh
you
my
go,
God.
that kind of song.
Yes. I really want to do like a Tamia, like Dolapo, fabulous sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And he's still about as well. It can happen.
Do you know what?
He's still recording now.
This the other day. Yeah, he's come back into the game. So maybe it might be possible.
I think he did. Didn't he do a tune with Davido the other day?
Yeah. It's a sick song. I remember.
Choosy.
Yeah. I remember, I think it was just randomly playing on like Spotify, and I was like, who's this? And then I saw like Fabulous. I was like, huh? Since when? But yeah, no, hopefully.
He's still there. So it might happen.
Exactly.
Especially the way the US artists are looking at you.
Yeah, so yeah. Fingers crossed, maybe I'll try and make it happen.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm A&R in this project slightly.
Go give you your points.
Yeah. So is there anybody like outside of music that has really inspired you and your journey?
Ooh. I would say my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think seeing like them come to this country, my dad especially, come to this country and literally start from, I guess, nothing, the work ethic that he's instilled in like me and my sisters, just that drive, like, and I get people say it to me all the time, like, your work ethic is out of this world. And literally the only person I can bring it down to is my dad.
It's your grafter.
Yeah. Literally, I'm across everything. I'm not just an artist. Like, you can count me as part of my management team, part of the A&R process. Like, I want to know all of it. I want to do all of it. Yeah.
I think that's a good thing though, to learn all the aspects of it.
Oh, I'm trying to have my own label in the next few years. Like, I really wanna like be in this game, like, proper. So, yeah.
I like that. I think that's a good aspiration, most definitely.
Thank you.
So what's happening in 2020 then?
Whew, more music for sure. I'm so excited for the collaborations this year.
You got to give us one now. You brought it up. I'm just saying.
Okay. Which one do I want to give you though? No, okay. I'm gonna say I've got one with UG and Kid Cuds, which you guys should look out for. Which hopefully should be bubbling before the summer.
UG and Kid Cuds.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, some female collabs as well.
So is that your track or their track?
I would say it's just a collaborate, like just all of us just worked on it together. Okay. We've all got like, we're all across it equally. So yeah, it's one of those. That could
be a summer jam then. Is that what it is? It's a proper summer bop. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it goes down in the dance.
Yeah. Exciting times. Are you looking at a release date yet, or?
I literally just got off the phone about it. Hopefully, spring. Hopefully, but you know how the
super vague
goes in the next month or two. But yeah, just you know how it goes. Delays, this, that needs to be cleared and whatever. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
pros and cons of being on a label, I guess.
That too, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, got tunes on the way. That feature. A lot. You said a lot of female collaborations.
Did I say a lot? Whoops.
Did you not?
I've definitely got female collabs, but yeah.
More than one. You said a plural at least.
Yeah, yeah. No, there is more than one.
Female collabs. And in terms of like your own solo stuff, are you going to work towards another project?
I don't know yet. Do you know what? I was having this conversation the other day, like, as an upcoming artist, is it worth putting out a project, like a full project? Yeah. Because I feel like sometimes songs can get lost. And especially nowadays where you've got like streaming and stuff, the way it goes, like one song gets the spotlight and then if you're like up and coming, other songs might not. Yeah. So that's my only thinking. Like, I don't know if I'm ready yet for another project. Yeah. But maybe, we'll see.
Because that's the thing with obviously the way people listen to music, the shelf life of music can be so short.
Exactly. Like, literally, as soon as it's out, everyone's ready for the next thing. So I'm just like, don't know, with singles you can just keep it pushing, like just one, like, yeah.
That must be exhausting especially as a singer, because you've got so much more to put into a record than just rapping. Yeah. No, I'm not playing down raps, but as a singer there's so many more elements to it. Yeah. For it to then just be like the build up and then it's a week old song and it's done now, like, I mean, must be exhausting.
It's just the game. You just gotta go with it, I guess. I can't. Can't kill myself. Just got to keep going with it, I guess.
Keep on pushing.
Yeah.
Okay, so is the spring release, is that your next single?
No.
You got one between
I've got my own one. Purely R&B. I can't wait for that one to come out. But yeah, not featuring anyone, just me. It's slightly emotional, I can't lie.
More emotional than Changes?
Ooh. Maybe not, no. No.
But it's going to have people in their feelings.
Yeah.
You should drop it on Valentine's Day for all the single people.
I don't know if I'm that ready.
I think that's like 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Ooh, that would be, that's killing myself. But yeah, hopefully in the next month, I should be on everyone's radar again.
Amazing. Well, listen, I hope everything in 2020 happens the way it's supposed to.
Amen.
I want to see you on the club tours and maybe the festivals towards the end of the summer when this summer bop drops.
Hopefully.
What's the name of the summer bop? Because I can't call it the summer bop now.
Do you know what? I've got a few lined up, I'd say, but this one is called Back to Life. Back to Life. Yeah.
And that's the one with
Kid Cousin UG.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna look out for it most definitely.
Please do. I'm sure we'll
yeah, I'm gonna get it anyway. But yeah. Amazing. Well, thank you for passing through.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you sitting down with me.
Oh, thank you.
DJDUBL here with Dolapo.